Hello, everyone. My name is Ellen Simpson, and I'm a PhD student at Syracuse University's School of Information Studies. Today, I'm going to be discussing the paper I wrote with Dr. Bryan Semaan on the everyday encounters LGBTQ plus people have with the short video sharing platform, TikTok. Now, I'm sure some of you are wondering, what's a TikTok? TikTok is a short video sharing app where you can share videos of up to 60 seconds. People dance, tell jokes, and share their art and music. Most people's experience on TikTok centers around the For You page. This here is a picture of mine. Creative content made by other users is delivered to the For You page via content recommendation algorithm, the For You algorithm. TikTok's algorithm works the way most content recommendation algorithms work. It provides content based on data. For example, videos you like, comment on, or share, while also using other common data markers like your location. Sometimes this really works out. Take Daisy, participant 6. She found her way to TikTok and started to like content from a show she enjoys, Supergirl. From this, as the show is chock full of queer people, the algorithm was correctly able to determine that Daisy liked queer content and started to put more queer content on her For You page. Seeing this content made Daisy feel more connected to the queer community on TikTok, as she herself is bisexual. She describes the community as pretty chill and pretty open. I feel like you could talk to a lot of different people. Here, the algorithm correctly figured out that Daisy is bisexual. The algorithm's assumption made Daisy feel included as a member of the queer community on TikTok. Daisy felt so comfortable that she started to share her own videos. She makes these really, really funny history jokes. Pretty quickly, though, Daisy started to realize something. She was only seeing white faces making the queer content that she saw on her For You page. Here's the thing about Daisy. She's Black and Haitian. TikTok correctly assumed Daisy's bisexual identity, but completely missed the fact that she's Black. At this point, Daisy didn't feel particularly included. In fact, she started to feel excluded from the queer community on TikTok. Now, TikTok had some other data, and it did use it. Here's another thing about Daisy. She goes to college in the Midwest at a small, religiously affiliated school. It's pretty easily detectable as location data. Now, the number one thing that Daisy wishes she didn't see on her For You page? Confederate flags and Caitlin Bennett. You know, the girl with the long curly hair who did her graduation photos with an AK-47? That girl. Basically, Daisy is seeing a bunch of racist symbols and racist people. This made Daisy feel as though she didn't belong on TikTok at all, that she was being excluded. So the For You algorithm constructed a digital version of Daisy based on her trace data. It correctly assumed her bisexual identity, or at least her affinity for liking queer content. But it excluded her Black identity by showing her only white queer people and symbols of racism in the United States. Oh, and I guess Gun Girl, who's pretty blatantly racist and homophobic just to get a rise out of people. We consider this to be an example of algorithmic exclusion. Algorithmic exclusion is the ways in which algorithms construct and reconstruct exclusionary structures within a bounded socio-technical system, or more broadly across societal structures. Daisy's experiences are algorithmic exclusion. Daisy, and our participants writ large, felt that TikTok's For You algorithm was at once for them, in that the datafied representations the For You page produced were adhering to who they were, while in some other cases it was for them, relegating aspects of themselves and their identities to the margins, excluding these aspects from what our participants considered to be their complete selves. These findings come from 16 interviews that we did in March and early April of 2020 with a diverse group of queer people. We stopped doing the interviews when we found out that pretty much everyone had downloaded TikTok to get through lockdown. We asked people about their coming out experiences, their experiences with community and finding community, and their experiences with TikTok as a platform. Some key findings from our interviews included the fact that TikTok's For You page algorithm constructs contradictory identity spaces that are at once support queer identity work and reaffirm queer identity, while also transgressing and violating aspects of individuals' personal identities. Here's a bright side, though, which we discuss more in the paper. Our participants were developing resilient strategies against algorithmic exclusion. Daisy, whenever she encountered a Confederate flag or the gun girl, would search for hashtags puppies or hashtag kittens to fill her For You page with content she considered to be safe. But I only have 5 minutes, and there's more on that in the paper. Thank you everyone for your time, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.